I forgot to mute my mic. Awesome. I gotta have a better mute button than what's on my stuff. But yeah. If I slide this... Oh, no, don't fall down. Okay. Just waiting for people to filter in. Get myself well adjusted so that I can play for a while. There, hopefully my mic is a decent distance because I noticed I was peeking at a bunch last time. Okay. Just to make sure that this was... Okay. Now I'm being chilling. No one shows up by 6:05, then I'm just going to be playing. Anyways. Oh, I know what I could check out right now. What? I'll look into that later off stream. All right. I think it's time to switch over to the game. Hello. I know you've heard me this entire time, and I've been here this entire time. I was just waiting for people to file in if I could. Also setting up the game. Hopefully this won't be super distracting because I didn't turn off the volume on my pass-through. So I should do that. Also, I should get a different pass-through monitor. Maybe I should just change my pass-through monitor. Change where it is, at least. Okay, so I wanted to hit up a few more shrines before I took out Ganon next episode. There are a bunch of shrines that I have not gotten yet. I have 23 out of 24 shrines. No, 23 out of 24, which is divisible by 4. That's what I mean, 23 out of 24. Is I just need one more, and then I'll have a number divisible by 4. 80 shrines means that there's 40 left. And it's unlikely that I'm going to get the other shrines just because, you know, I want to move on to different games. Oh, that is distracting. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay. After this game, I want to move on to a couple other different games. Like, I want to go back to playing Elden Ring. Haven't played that game in a while. Yeah, it was way too far to be caught. I don't have 3 versus Fairy, so it wouldn't be that bad anyways. I'm going to get this because this is important for a quest. Also, speaking of important for a quest, how much wood do I have? 12. That's not enough. I got to deforest. I got to commit some mild deforestation to get more wood, and then I'm going to do the Terrytown quest. Because that seems something I should do before I face Ganon next episode. Or next stream, or whatever. I love this game and I could play it for years, but, you know, at a certain point you should just, like, you know, get on to what, like move on to the next thing. I am totally gonna 100% the save file, though. So... I just found the shrine, too. My throat, it's so dry. I can't move a muscle. If this is really the end, I wish I could have one last taste. One sip. One sip of an ice cold and noble pursuit. I'm going to throw my travel medallion down here. I think that's going to be like one of the last shrines I get. At least during this playthrough. I should also get the Thunder Helm, but I want to do Terrytown, and I don't want to like. I don't want to have 2 streams where I'm just doing last minute things, you know. I'm skipping over this, but it's not like anyone watches my VODs anyways. This person stays awake for at most like 3 minutes of the day. But specifically for this quest line that they are asleep all the time. Because the game doesn't want you to cheat by... Oh, this would have been really nice to have an ice weapon. Okay. So it might actually be afternoon. But this person doesn't really wake up until real late. While I'm here, I should go... I think it's actually pretty late that they wake up, so I should go real quick grab... Oh, that is higher, but can I wind bomb to there? Should I wind bomb from here, though? Fuck it, I'm wind bombing from here. I just need to get to the Coliseum so I can get an ice weapon. I threw away all my ice weapons last time because I wanted to have Savage Lionel weapons because that's my favorite weapons to have. My least favorite weapon to use because the durability just loses way too quick. So I don't like using them, but I really like having them. There we go. Just a great flask blade. That'll be enough. Wait, hold on. I knew it. There was a blizz. I knew there was a blizzard right there. I remember stuff pretty haphazardly. Also, I believe this person does not actually wake up until... Nope.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
You were awake for 5 minutes. Fuck you. It's 7 a.m. How's your work done for the day? It was actually 6:30. That's how it was only 6:30. It was 6:30 when I talked to them, is what I mean. I've been getting into graphic design a little bit lately due to the fact that I want to make my own schedule, like a schedule I can post on Blue Sky or something to show when I'm streaming, like every week. And I was like thinking about all the stuff that goes into UI design, like those the buttons on my screen, the X, Y, A, B, like it's like simple shapes, like it's spheres inside spheres, like it's like letters inside spheres with a different opacity, and one of them is brighter with the like a brighter button in the middle and stuff, but there's also a slight outer glow that decreases the opacity of the layers below it, or it's all the same layer, I don't know. And then the talk with a little bit of with how it trails out.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, so I talked to her the moment that she woke up. And see, she said that she was done for the day. Had me wait an entire 24 hours. What? Because I... That's annoying. That's annoying as shit when that happens. Oh, I also normally wear Majora's Mask through this section because all of these enemies breathe fire. There we go. So that's all good and all, but I need to get back to that. I need to get back to the block of ice before it melts. So leaving ice in shade will help it not melt as fast in the summer in this heat. So you want to stay in the shade and you want to leave the shade as little as possible during this. I didn't collect Majora's Mask at all during this. I thought it was going to, honestly. That's a treasure, Octorok. So I can't get too close to it. Okay, get up, get up. Go. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay. Oh, do I just need to... Okay. Just need to go back to the travel medallion and tell her that her drink is waiting for her.
Ah.
Did you see the best noble pursuit ever? I am God. I don't know why I slipped into this. I mean, it was longer. I think I just remembered that I could spin for long with that one on. I was also thinking about that because that's usually what I wear to Hudson's wedding. Wow, that was way too quick. Alright, I'm gonna knock some trees down. I need like 50 bundles of wood, I think.
Yep.
30 bundles of wood.
Urbosa's fury is ready.
Oh, Bursa's Fury would knock down these trees for me. I should have gone to a denser forest. Ten more after this. That's a garden you can do a glitch on. Or one of the decayed gardens you can do a glitch on. Nice. Really? I mean, okay. 50. Yippee. I'm almost positive that's the amount. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive. So I'm gonna do the Terry test side quest, and then is there any other side quests that are super important and super prevalent? I don't know, but I know Terry Town is super important. Hey, dude. Hey, we meet again. Who are you again? I'm one of the Bolson construction contractors. My name's Hudson. I remember. Me too. What are you doing? Since I've been transferred here, I've decided to build a village from scratch. Every village needs a name, though. I think I'll call it Terrytown. Good idea. However, what's wrong? I built a house to store the village supplies in, but there just isn't enough. Enough what? Enough anything. People, money, stuff. I'll help out. But why? There's nothing in it for you. I don't mind. You're a lifesaver. Well, I suppose we'll get started. We'll need houses for people to live in. We can't invite them until we have houses. You think you can bring me 10 bundles of wood? If you can do that, I can combine that with what I already got and started on new houses. Sure. You're a lifesaver. Well, next is, these boulders are driving me nuts. I want to move them out of the way so I can develop the land underneath. I'd really like to help out with someone who can find with enough brute physical strength to bust them apart. Physical strength? Yeah, we're talking with brute physical strength, and we are. A Goron would be my first choice. Good luck. You'll need it. It seems like a real long shot. Oh, and one last wrinkle. Yeah, in accordance with the official Bolson construction policy, that someone's name must end in son. If you run into anyone that fits with that with what I've said, send him here to Terrytown for me. God, not very many good options for shrines nearby, especially since it's all fucking... Not a really good sightline, but whatever. Oh, I also need to turn in my spirit orbs. I'll do that here, because why? What else? Like, whatever. Da, 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 da. Also, just realized I did not go to Goron City anyways, so I'll do that at, where am I going that has a... Zora's Domain. I'll do it at Zora's Domain. Oh, come on. I was hoping to get a high one. That was a really, really low one. Seems to shoot you off in like a random vector, which is a little annoying. I think it's based off the rotation of the bomb as it first spawns. Because the square bomb... Thanks. Somehow the square bomb was still in render distance. Because the square bomb isn't always in the same, like, always faces the same direction when it spawns, and I'm pretty sure that is impacting how and when you could wind bomb. See? I was facing in a different direction, so I got a high one, not a low one. Alright, I need to wait until... It's 7 p.m. right now. Wrong bridge. I thought this was the bridge before this one. Whatever. I'm gonna wait until everyone gets off work, which is around 10 p.m. I think. Well, this guy, it's... I want to see everyone put down their pickaxes, because I assume they all do it at the same time. Break time? Dude, you should be done for the day. Go home. Go to sleep. Is this Grayson? Oh, it's the Doriel. Are you Grayson? I'm a digger, as you see. I dig and I dig day in, day out. To be honest, I'm sick of it. I feel like maybe I'm not meant to toil away in obscurity like this. Is there a job out there that would use my strength to make a difference? There is. Huh? There is? Where? Please tell me more. Terrytown. Terrytown? Never heard of it. What's to do with that place? Akala. Terrytown. So there's someone out there who needs me? Makalo isn't too far from here. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna strike while the iron is hot. Thanks for letting me know, brother. Pellison and I are gonna head there right away. While I'm at it. Pellison, we're gonna leave. Hmm? Neat. Goron, Hylian. Now you need Zora, Arito, and then Gerudo. Zora's the last one. I think Rito is second to last, so this must be Ronson, who's the Gerudo. I think I need 10 more pieces of wood, by the way. Because I think the last one he asked for is 30 bundles of wood. Maybe I should have flown south from the tower. Whatever. Oh, 46 minutes, and we're gonna have 2 out of 4 for this quest, and then we can get the whole marriage thing done. It's a shame that no one else will get to see it, because no one else is here. I don't mean to sound vindictive. It's just like no one really appears in my chat, and then decides to say because there's already no one there. You really have to have like something to say, some like thing that you do. Or you have to be playing a game that people know pretty well and people really like. I think Breath of the Wild just doesn't have its heyday anymore. And when you're doing some other game, you should really have something like special going on with it. Like when you're playing Zelda, you should really do Zelda Randomizer and stuff like that. You're a Vo, aren't you? I am. Why? No, I bet Mama would have a problem with a delicate Vo like you. Yes, I'm Ronson. I hail from Gerudo Town. This search for the love of my life, I'm so exhausted by it. Search? I don't know why I'm even saying this. There's no business for a Hylian like you, but I'm constantly being bothered by my mother for not having for not having found the love of my life. Why the rush? You don't know, really? It's incredibly rare for a male to be born in the Gerudo. For our own survival as people, we travel to find husbands. Oh, sorry about that. I've proven myself to be a gifted tailor, but none of the Vo I've ever met seem to appreciate a well-hemmed garment. I was hoping my craft would help me find a mate, but it doesn't seem like there's much work for a tailor out here. I wonder if there really is someone out there for me. Go to Terrytown. What is it? So abrupt, too. Let me hear the details. Hudson in Terrytown needs a tailor. It's something, I suppose. The Akala region is pretty far away, but maybe I need to travel, getting far away from the village full of eye. But it's not like I'm accomplishing anything by staying here. I can continue my search in Terrytown. Thanks for the information. I'm gonna go home and pack a huge bag. It'll be a long journey all the way there. I'll no doubt see you again in Terrytown. I like how she called me delicate, even though I'm one of the toughest fucking Hylians ever. You know what? I'll turn in my spirit orbs in Terrytown, and then next time we'll fight Ganon. You're gonna really be a part of this community if I want to be a VTuber. I gotta throw myself into the dregs. Meet new people, talk to people. Not something I'm particularly good at, making friends over the internet. I mostly make friends by being an asshole, and then the friends thing is a consequence of that. Those who like me being an asshole, who are chill with that, like knowing I'm just like fucking around and shit. They seem to be the ones that I stick by, but you know, it's not. I just don't seem to be able to keep friends is the thing. Yeah, 30 bundles of wood. I have 20. Nice. What? You need a lot of gems in order to get the hero set all the way up. It's either gems and star fragments, or it's dragon. It's either monster parts and dragon pieces, and they're all very difficult to farm for, especially if you're going for 100%, which I am. Next time I play this game, it'll probably be off stream, and I will be collecting a bunch of dragon pieces so that I can get the Fierce Deities outfit all the way up to max. I don't have the Fierce Deities outfit yet, but I plan on amiibo farming for it off stream. I saw a bunch of different, a bunch of people made their own versions of the Fierce Deity armor, or the Fierce Deity amiibo, before we knew it was going to come out, and I was so excited for it. I was, like, ready to have it, like, the very next day. And I was looking around and I only saw this one picture of it, and it was really good. It was badass. It was the model based off the render of Fierce Deity with his sword held behind his head, like held up behind his head. And I was like, oh, that's so badass. I want that like yesterday. And then I learned that that was not a real amiibo, and that was just like someone's creation, and it looked so official. It was so badass. Or at least it looked official in my eyes. Until I learned like how amiibo making, like how people hobbyists can make that stuff, and then I like, oh yeah, that totally looks like not the proper paint and doesn't look injection molded at all. It's obviously a fake. But only after I gained like a prefrontal cortex did I really understand that. Besides that, what was I even talking about? Wow, I'm amazed at how stupid I am. I just immediately lost whatever my train of thought was. Oh yeah, the amiibo. But when the actual official amiibo got announced, well, the thing is, I'm pretty sure that mock-up was made because we had it in the game's code that, like, it was in like the launch day of this game that we knew we were getting more Zelda amiibo because of like someone looked into the code and they were like, yeah, this is.
Yeah.
I'm glad Amanda was settled down. I have bigger problems. My mom said she wants to take me over to the family store someday. Can you believe that? I don't want to just help. I want to own my own store and sell whatever I want. I don't want to compete with the mom. I wish there was a place I could set up my own shop. Heard of Terrytown? Terrytown? Tell me more. Oh, so they're in need of a general store. That's perfect. But the Akala region? That's pretty far out there. I guess I'll have to leave the nest someday to have my own store. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm going. Now I'll gather my items on the way to Terrytown and sell them at my new shop. Thanks for the tip. And hey, don't be a stranger. Come visit my new home sometime. And we knew that we were going to get those amiibos, so people were making mock-ups and like things and designs for them. We thought that they were going to be cheap cards, which is what I have personally, is I have a bunch of cheap cards with all of the Zelda amiibo. I have all the Breath of the Wild amiibo. I do not have all the Tears of the Kingdom amiibo, and I'm missing 2 amiibo out of that, so it's not a big deal. I'm missing the Zelda Loftwing amiibo, and I'm missing... Oh, no, I'm missing all the Tears of the Kingdom amiibo themselves, like the Zelda amiibo, the Link amiibo, the Ganon Dwarf amiibo. And I'm missing a Link's Awakening amiibo, and that's the one I'm really hung up on, and the one I'm really upset that I don't have, because that's the only one that really actually gives you anything tangible in Tears of the Kingdom. It gives you the amiibo, the Link's Awakening item, like outfit, but you don't even need amiibo to get all those clothing items in the first place, which I thought was super cool upon actually playing the game, because I was like, on my second playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom, and I've already gone through more than one. Well, the game's been out for more than a year, so it makes sense. But on my second playthrough of it, I decided to not use Amiibo at all, even though I always use Amiibo for Breath of the Wild. And it was much more fun, in my opinion, to actually look around and like acquire the Fierce Deities item than just like farming for it. Makes it feel like an accomplishment for me to actually find it. Before we can other people, we need more homes for them. Can you bring me 50 bundles of wood? Go fuck yourself. You need to have 110. Okay, time to go to a denser forest. No, all those trees are too big. I could go get the double axe and see if I can, chop down some trees with it instead of using bombs. I think it's generally a lot more fun to not use amiibos for it, especially if you don't need it. And I think the way that they used amiibos in Echoes of Wisdom was actually probably the best way that you could use amiibos. Amiibos in Echoes of Wisdom give you more outfits, which allows you to it just gives you more outfits, and they don't like do anything extra than the outfits that you can already get in the game. So like there's nothing extra that you get for having those outfits. It's just a neat thing you can have. Whatever, I'll keep it on me so that I don't get any more. Nope. Um, I also think it's cool that they let you keep the weapons, especially in Tears of the Kingdom, since the weapons in Tears of the Kingdom are so bad. At least it's like the base weapons are so bad, and like generally speaking, like all of the amiibo items are much better. Like all of like the amiibo specific weapons are just the best. Because like take for instance the double helix blade. Or the Fierce Deity sword as it's actually called. The double helix blade is like does 30 base damage, which is like one of the top for a claymore item. And it has durability comparable to that of like a pristine item in that game. I know all the pristine ones have generally the same durability, but having like it's just so much neater to have. Because if you're even if you're low and you want to get like if you're low on like base weapons and you're like shit, I need to go fight a bunch of weapons. I need to go fight a bunch of enemies to get more weapons. Then you don't have to like worry about like searching and hunting for them. You can just go to the bargainer statue and buy them with souls. Like it's hella easy at that point. Or buy them with pose. You buy them with pose. And the bargainer statue just gives you the fucking sword. It's amazing. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Because that's like one of my biggest gripes about Tears of the Kingdom is the fact that getting base weapons is actually harder than getting materials for them. Especially since the durability for most weapons are so ass except for like pristine weapons. In getting pristine weapons, you already have to go into the depths and you already have to search around for them. It's not a very easy thing to do unless you know what you're doing and you know where to go. I think I told a friend once where all of the... Because they were looking for pristine royal claymores, I think, or pristine weapons that were like much better. And I literally went online and I found the object map, which tells you where all of the minus sealed ghosts are and what weapons they have. And I literally went through and was like, check these ones out. Like, go to these ones. They have all the weapons you're looking for. I'm like, well, I asked, what weapons are you looking for specifically? Because I knew, like, do you need golden weapons? Do you need royal weapons? Do you need royal guard weapons? Like, what's your what are you looking for? And I asked them, and they were like, just like royal weapons. And I was like, okay. And so I pointed out all the statues that give you that. And that felt neat, knowing that, having that information accessible. Especially since I typically use the light scale trident in that game. Like, having the light scale trident is very useful in that game. So knowing which minus field ghosts have the having the crescent spear is super useful to me. Because you need that in order to get the light scale trident. I don't think you need the pristine one, but you need at least a crescent trident, and that is super necessary. All right. Sorry, my back itches. A big gripe I have with that game is that the weapons that you get from the soldiers, like the best weapon that you could possibly get from like having the mighty Zonai sword and stuff, and having the trying to remember having the mighty Lionel sword. Having the mighty Zonai sword and having the captain level 4 construct like blade is the best thing that you can get out of that. Either that or it's the construct 3 is the big flux construct 3s. And it's not that good. Like, it's not that good of a weapon. It's like, it's all right, but it's not great. And that's really annoying to me because I want to be able to use the very stylish looking weapons that actually look like they fit in the game and use them how they're supposed to be used, but there's just like, it's just not good enough. Like, it's just not enough. And that annoys me. It peeves me. I'm sure I'm going to repeat talking about this next stream too when people actually show up. Even the fact that I'm going to fight Ganon next time. I'm going to also get all of like I'm going to get my Fierce Deity up to level 4 with next time too. I haven't talked to the 2,000 rupee Great Fairy yet, but you know, I'll do that at the end of the stream. Especially since I've streamed for an hour and 5 minutes, I have more time to do other things. Not that kind of personal. Actually, I got engaged. Congratulations. Omerito. Thank you, too. To Ronson. What a surprise. You say that, but for some reason I think you mean the opposite. Anyway, we want to have a little ceremony to celebrate. We feel some priest-like to officiate. You find someone priest-like for us? Priest-like, huh? If we're looking for people devout enough to have a priest-like person, I'd suggest the Zora. Good luck, you'll need it. This means a real long shot. Oh, one last wrinkle in accordance to the official rules. Yeah, whatever. Who gives a damn? Okay. Now Zora's domain. I think I'm going to be doing a Zelda Twilight Princess randomizer and a Zelda Twilight Princess randomizer and Minecraft. A Minecraft series. It was always nice to have a visit here. Thank you for joining all this fairs. It was amazing. Wait a minute. You're Link, perpetrator who forced Lady June to crusade. How did you the one who destroyed him in the Yemen? There's no way I could ever forget that face. You should know that the elder he who loved is still remember and they still resent you. I, however, resent the deed and not the person. I also believe in allowing the mistakes of the past to wash away. Link. I retired from my role as a priest. I'm now living life free from the material concerns of this world. However, ever since I retired, each day is getting more boring than the last. Spending day after day in idleness only to pass from the world soon. Link, I'm sure you're well aware the afterlife lays claim to all. We never know when it will beckon. If during your prowlers you meet engaged couples, you would like to introduce them to me. Joining two souls is an honor, one I shall stake my life on. Just one more wedding and I shall be fulfilled. Get a load of this. I've been waiting to hear those words. Now tell me the specifics. As for the location, Terrytown and Akala. Akala isn't too far from here. It would please me to hurry there right away. By yourself? No need to wait for me. I've always had confidence in my fins and feet. Been long since I have had to work. I'm eager to put my skills to good use. You should come as well. I will start my preparations in Terrytown in the meantime. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I've got to invite Bolson and Carson too. It gets them from sticking in front of my house for so damn long, which is annoying as shit. I might as well do while I'm here I could do the what's the side quest called? This island side quest, whatever it's called, I can't remember. But I'll do that after Terrytown because oh my god. That's what I've been doing, so I'll finish up Terrytown and go do that side quest. The reason is because that's the best place to get arrows. It objectively is just the best place to get arrows. And so I'll go get arrows there. Terrytown, it's all good and big. Ba, ba, ba. Hey, found a Zora? Thank you, really. He and I talked earlier. He said that he literally was a priest before he retired. He didn't get more priest-like than that. His name is Captain, so I have no objections there. It really is amazing that to be able to find some priest like who had an objectable name. Well, next thing is, well, of course, we have to investigate the order of a Holta ceremony. Guess? Well, I'm talking about my boss, Bolson, and my subordinate, Carson. I see. However, we got to prepare for the ceremony. If my hands are full, could you invite them for me? Of course. I know where they are. They're in front of my house. Why did I try to pull out a bow? Genuinely do not know why I did that.
Hi.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Hudson's getting married. He wants me to attend the wedding? Wow, good on him. Okay, dude. I'm in. Wedding time, baby. There's nothing I can do here anyway. Well, I'll get packed and head towards Hudson's place, please. This will be fun. Okay, dude. This looks like rain.
Hi.
Carson, we're headed out.
Ah.
Finally, I've been waiting for this day. Why is it so quick? Seems awfully quick for like no reason. Okay. Travel and enjoy the ceremony. Oh, yeah, I should get the Great Fairy before I go get to the island. That would be wise. Do I have a dragon piece on me? I do not appear to have a dragon piece on me. Okay. I'll try and get that real quickly. Dragon Piece, and then head out to. Okay, so plan of events is have the ceremony, go to the middle of the desert, get the last great fairy, which costs 2,000 rupees. Go get a dragon piece real quick, dragon horn specifically, which shouldn't take too long. Get a dragon horn, then I should be able to. What should I do after that? Dragon horn. Dragon horn. Make myself attack up times 3 meal, and then go and do.
Ooh.
Put in more work to make it easier on me. Ahem. Silence, please, everyone. We shall now begin. We gathered here to join Hudson and Rodson in matrimony. Hudson, be before the eyes of the witnesses and before those of Goddess Hylia. Do you take Rodson to be your wife, to have and to hold in good times and the bad?
Oi.
I do. Excellent. And Rodson, before the eyes of these witnesses and before those of Goddess Hylia, do you take Hudson as your lawfully wedded husband in sickness and in health? And do you also vow to name your children in accordance with the Bolson construction naming guidelines? Wait a minute. Those vows are not tradition by anyone's standards. What makes you say that? They're as traditional as it gets. I don't think she means traditional in that sense of the word. A vow of undying tradition. A vow of guidance compliance. I'll take that vow. Think of future generations. Well, those are the guidelines. I do. Excellent. So, dearly beloved, please help me in greeting the newly married couple. I wish this new couple nothing with the utmost happiness as they set on this journey of marital bliss. Yippee! Goddess Hylia. Actually, it shouldn't take that long. Whatever, I'll just go out to the middle of the desert and get the Great Fairy, and then I'll do the Washed Away quest. After I finish the Washed Away quest, then I will be basically done and ready to grind off stream and get the asshole. Whatever. Just sneak up using this stealth armor because this guy's an asshole. You know how it's incredibly difficult to travel in the Arctic? Well, how it used to be incredibly difficult to travel in the Arctic due to the fact that you couldn't see the icebergs because they're 90% hidden by the water. Imagine how difficult it is to see a fucking rock in this for the sand seals. How many times do they fucking bash into stones? I liked how for a second you could see the edge of it with perfect clarity. So you knew exactly where you were going. Right here. This is the Gerudo Great Skeleton. This, I believe, is the Blessing Shrine. No, it's not. I like how instead of wires, the ancient people of Hyrule decided to use fucking chains to have electricity travel through. Even though once you see arcs through metal, the metal tends to stop having arcs in it. The reason that is because metal when it's hot will oxidize faster, and oxidized metal does not hold a charge. God damn it. All right. I'm a little bit hungry right now. That's a little bit of a lie. I'm a lot of hungry right now. I remember the last time I was here. The last playthrough I ever did and I got here, I remember exactly what video I was watching on YouTube. It was the Moist Critical Response to Sneeko video, which I thought was a very funny video. That was the last video I watched. Why was it spinning? All I did was put the thing by it. All right, well, I'll purchase this Great Fairy so that you never saw, so that you saw I didn't, cheat anything, and I did get all 4 of the Great Fairies, and then I will do the Washed Away side quest. These are pink fairies. Fairies have different colors. Am I making too much noise because of the sand? That might be why they're not coming down. Or it's just RNG and they're just not coming down. Did that one disappear? Oh, it's right there. It's just really high up for some reason. Come down, little fairy. I also don't know why fairies are so timid in this game. God, that fairy does not want to be by me. Oof. That fairy would have immediately gone away if I missed that. Sure. You're a great fairy. 10,000? Okay, well I'll do this off screen then. I thought it was only 2,000. Okay, it's 10,000. Okay. Man, I really want to cut stream right here. 1 hour 30. Okay. You know what? I'll do the rest of the stuff off stream. It's not like anyone's watching me anyways. So thank you so much for joining if you have. I know you haven't, but whatever. I'm not trying to be vindictive. It's just true. Anyway, I appreciate anyone who came in here, even if they're just stopping by the stream. If no one was in chat, but it's fine. It's just I'm really hungry right now, and I'm a little upset and tired, and yeah. I hope next stream will be a lot better than this, given the fact that I'm going to kill Ganon next stream. So, anyway, thank you for stopping.